Hey Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel, where of course it's all Juve all the time. I'm Alberto. It's May 19th. You know the drill. Let's get into the news. Today we're going to talk about the status of a few of our players heading into the final match of the season in a couple days against Fiorentina. Then we're going to get into all the crazy Mercato news, and there is a lot, and it's only going to get crazier as it starts to hit that summer Mercato. So let's get right into that right now. All right, everybody. Now, before we get into it, we are less than 30 subscribers away from 2K. That was our goal heading into this season. Let's hit 2K by the end of it. We're almost there. And a reminder, smash that subscribe button to get yourself automatically entered to win this. We're a couple days away from finally giving this thing out to a lucky subscriber. This is the last call, so hit that subscribe button, okay? Now, let's get into the news. We're going to kick it off with a birthday, okay? So massive auguri going out to Andrea Pirlo, the maestro. All right, he was a huge part of the turnaround for Juventus in 2011 and 12, having a fantastic season. Obviously, playing on for a couple more seasons. Didn't quite get her done in Berlin there, but he was a massive part at the start of that decade of dominance. And we have incredible moments with one of the best midfielders ever to play the game. And I'm going to ask all of you, what was your favorite Andrea Pirlo moment? For me, it always goes back to that goal in that Derby della Mola against Torino. It was absolutely crazy moment. The celebrations, everything about it. Max simply walking off with that smirk on his face. Andrea Pirlo is massive. And the goal call, that goal call from that Derby della Mola goal by Pirlo is actually in our intro to the podcast. And you can hear that goal call every time we start off a show. And I absolutely love it. And it gets me fired up. But what was your favorite Andrea Pirlo moment? All right, let us know in the comment section to this video. Now, let's get into some player statuses ahead of our final game of the season, which is Fiorentina in a couple days here. McKennie is said to be finishing up full training sessions with the team and should be a go for Fiorentina. My simple question is why? Why are we even risking anything? Yes, he's doing full training sessions, but at this point, it's the last game of the season. It's not going to change anything for us in the standings and whatnot. There's no sense, and it really matters not who's in that lineup or whatnot. Everything's kind of out of the way. The farewells are out of the way. There's nothing left to play for other than seeing pieces that are going to be part of your squad next season. The young guys, let's see. Moretti should be a go again. We should just continue to get a look there and whatnot. But in terms of McKennie just coming back, I see no point in really risking anything. It is what it is. Dybala's last game was against Lazio. Is being reported he will not feature in Fiorentina in any capacity. Apparently, he's going to be playing in a charity match the following day in Milan, but is expected not to be a part of the Fiorentina match whatsoever. So his farewell is already done for Paulito. There you have it. Now, let's get into the Mercato news. Okay, we're going to kick it off with Moise Kean. Moise Kean, we know that PSG is interested, and we're hoping that obviously that commitment from Juventus, if they're going to finalize at that 38 million euros, that there's something on the end. Apparently, it's not just PSG that's involved. West Ham is being named as another side interested in Moise Kean. So there you have it. Eyes will be on that move. And keep in mind, everybody has been asking a lot of this, even in our podcast and everything. What is going on with Raspadori? Why is all of a sudden Raspadori just not even spoken about? Moise Kean was always kind of that piece that was linked to Raspadori. Moise Kean figuring out his future, getting out of the second-year loan was going to get us Raspadori, apparently. But now things kind of change. If we're going to commit a year earlier to get out of that second-year loan, commit to purchasing Moise Kean, and then having to move him out kind of changes things, and all of a sudden doesn't allow you to necessarily bring Raspadori in. So things are changing, but we'll have to keep eyes on this because things always change on a dime like that in the Mercado. So we'll wait and see what develops. Now, in terms of Arsenal, Real Betis has also shown interest in Artur, okay? But right now, as we speak, Cherubini is in London speaking about Artur, trying to get a deal done, crossed over the line. If we get another midfielder that leaves before Artur and Ramsey, so if we add another midfielder outgoing to there, Jorginho could come into play for Juventus as his Chelsea future is obviously in question. So there would have to be a third midfielder leaving besides Artur and Ramsey, and then they could possibly look at Jorginho. But in terms of the other midfielder, Pogba, same same situation. Growing confidence at Juve's camp day in and day out. So each day the confidence grows stronger right now, and everybody's reporting it. Mirko Di Natale, Romeo Gresti, everybody's saying there is a growing confidence that they're going to get this thing over the line and bring Pogba back to Juventus. Now, in terms of a player that apparently is done deal, it's Di Maria. Di Maria, apparently the 7 million taking him to Juventus, taking him there for 1 year, 2023 is done, decided on by player and club. It's the follow-up that is left to be discussed apparently, but the 7 million for the 1 year is apparently done, and that's happening, and they're going to announce it soon. That's what's being rumored, of course. We'll keep eyes on it, but apparently the 1 year is secured and Di Maria will be coming. You could even have found this last night online that Wikipedia already had his current club named. Photo cred goes to K&M, friend of the channel's finding that one out, and I didn't even believe it. I thought he was playing around, checked it out, and yes, for a brief period on Wikipedia there, they had Juventus as his current club. So we will wait to see that announcement. Now, there's a lot of Juventini out there. We're asking the question and trying to find out, hey, what is the perfect Mercato in your opinion? How can we get this done? What is the strongest options? There's a lot feeling that if Pogba and Di Maria come in on freeze, that we could still get a way to see this Sergei Milinkovic-Savic deal over the line. Well, we've got news for you. Lotito's got some words against that, and what he basically said was Sergei Milinkovic-Savic is not for sale, and he will certainly not go to Juventus. Dream killer. Look, we all knew that Lotito was going to be that massive, massive obstacle in getting Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. We all have heard the shift that Juventus has made and basically just ended up going to Pogba and making Pogba that priority. And it is what it is. They might have had terms agreed upon with Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, but none of that matters unless the player starts to impose his will, which it doesn't seem Sergei Milinkovic-Savic really has as of yet anyways. And of course, things can change. And the other was the valuation from Lazio, which I've heard they don't seem to want to budge on. No young players involved, no swaps involved, strictly money and strictly that high 70 million. With the amount of pieces that Juve is going to have to fill this summer, it seemed pretty difficult to try and throw all your chips in that basket, but we all wanted Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, but that dream might have died. How do you feel? Let us know what you think about all the comments in the comment section here. I can't wait to mix it all up with you. Thank you for the continued support. Don't forget to hit that like button, but more importantly, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and join the AJC army and get yourself entered to win this thing, because in a couple days, we're giving this bad boy away to one of you lucky subscribers as a thank you for all your support this season. Let's hit 2K. We got a couple days left before that Fiorentina match. Let's see if we can hit it and celebrate it on the match day live. Till tomorrow, as always, fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. Ciao.